Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to have a go at making this pot planter. Alright, so as I've asked and told you, is you'll need some sort of plastic container. I've shown you some examples of other plastic containers that you can use, so you don't have to use a bottle, but with my theme that I'm going to use, this is more suitable. Okay, you don't have to do this project today. Obviously this is something that you can do over the 6-week holidays and take your time over. Alright, so I'm just going to talk you through some of the basics and give you some ideas and point you in the right direction, and then there's loads of ideas online about these, so you can have a go and see what you can create over the summer. Take a picture of it, and then when we're back in September, maybe you can show me, I don't mind you bring me, maybe show me some pictures on your phone or email them in, put them on the VLE, but I'd hopefully like to see some different ideas. Alright, so for this project I'm just going to point you in the right direction and give you some ideas. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get the dangerous stuff out of the way. Alright, you must have adult supervision doing this. Okay, I don't want you attempting it on your own. I won't take any responsibility because I've told you enough times that you must have a grown-up or somebody who's deemed responsible and sensible to help you. Okay, some of the tools I'm going to use can be quite dangerous, so please be aware and be sensible whilst using them. So what I'm going to do then is create and cut off first of all the top of the bottle. All right, so I started one before and I used a craft knife. Obviously a dangerous tool, a very sharp blade, and what I did was I cut round the outer edge like so. I'll show you in a second, but you can use, if you want, get it started, but you can use some scissors. So just to show you, I'll just very carefully finish it off, and like I say, it's probably safer for you to be using scissors. Okay, alright, so that's dropped on the floor, we can use that in a bit. So there's one. What I used was my craft knife, and at the top here I gently pushed in, okay, and then I very carefully cut all the way round, and I've just gone above. I've gone slightly off there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it into that ridge on the top of my bottle. Okay, I'm taking my time, I'm going slowly. I can trim this up with scissors afterwards if I wanted to, but I'm just going to leave that on there. Okay, I can trim that down, okay, in a bit with scissors. Keep this bit, we can use it maybe to put some soil in, or we can water, we can put a bit of water in the top in here and use it to water the plants or anything like that. Okay, so I've got the basics of my pot planter. I've taken the top off. I can trim this up. What I'm going to do first of all is I want to create or just measure my paper that's going to go round here. So I'm just going to roughly use my pot planter, and I'm going to get my pencil, and I'm just going to think to myself, I'll put the design from here, okay, up to roundabout. I'll go for roundabout there. So I've got it on the paper, and just roughly I'm going to put a line there. Okay, I'm then going to use my T-square. I'm just going to use one piece of paper. Just bear with me. There we go. I've got my graphics mat. We'll talk about some of these pieces of equipment. Okay, got my graphics mat. Got my T-square ruler. I'm just going to bring it round. Making sure again, as in all my other videos that I hope you've checked out, that it's parallel, horizontal across here, and I'm going to just bring it up there, somewhere near, and I'm going to just draw a line all the way across. Okay, I can cut that out if I want, but then again, why should I when I've got my little score buddy? So I'm going to put this in, I'm going to line it up, I'm going to crease down the line, flip it over. In fact, I'll do it that way so I can see the line. And then I'm going to bring this down. And then I've got my creased piece of paper and I'll cut along there. What I'll just do for a little bit of speed is, whilst we're doing this, is fold it again. It's already started to cut, so hopefully just neatly pull it. And there is the start of my design, or what I'm going to put my design on. Okay, you can make yours a bit bigger if you like, so that it covers everything, but I'm just going to do mine roughly about that size. Doesn't go all the way round, I'm not too bothered, because what I'll do is, that gives me an opportunity, I'll just stick that down with some clear sellotape. Okay, so I'm all ready now to go away, and what I'm going to do is measure it out and put my design on there. So there's the basics for you to get going for your pot planter. Okay, and I'll show you some other examples with the tubs and things that I've got, just roughly of ideas. And like I say, this is a project for you to do over the summer. Off you go.